What's up, guys? Dynamo here. How y'all doing? It's been a little bit since I've used a theater video, and by use I mean literally as it is used. Anyway, today what we're gonna talk about is I wanted to be able to use this video because I wanted to be able to talk about my honest review of season 6. And I know no one really cares about my honest review, but I kind of do. So, I am not going to lie. I had to write a script for this one because I kept forgetting what I had to do. So, pretty much how this is going to work. Oh, yeah. Right here, this was a challenge. So, look at that glitch. What? That is not how he was in the game. I'm calling it now. You can't harvest this. But pretty much what it was, I left him alive until he wanted to die, and then he hit me, and I almost shot him, but I didn't because he didn't have a gun, and it was kind of mean if I did. And he was trying to get his dog to talk. Why is that? That's so annoying. Oh, gosh. So pretty much how I'm going to... First of all, before I start talking about it, I'm going to explain how this game worked. This game, pretty much what I did was I went into solo mode, tried to get some challenges done. I'm going to pull up the map here. I can't display, but in Greasy Grove, right there actually was one. I had to dance under that thing, but I had already done that one. No, I did that one this time. You had to dance under street light, like spotlights. Like, does that make sense? So I did. I danced under that one, and then I went onto the soccer stadium about a little over a square and a half away from Greasy. You see it? And then a little wet east of that is Tilted. There are two in Tilted. Then I went north and tried to find supply drops. So this whole game was really slow. I only got like one kill. It was very slow. I was trying to do challenges. I normally don't hide in bushes, by rifts, and wait. He wanted me to kill him. I didn't want to, but, you know, he wanted me to do it. That's annoying. He wanted me to do it. He was wanting me to, so I'm sorry. I had to put him down. This was the only kill I remember getting. There's a dragon in the floor. He didn't spectate me after this. I just did that because he was funny. I'm guaranteeing you that kid was like 12. But that was pretty much my only... I think that might have been my only kill. It doesn't matter, though, because honestly, this game was not about getting kills. I won this game somehow, by the way. And I only got... That was my only kill. The other kid killed himself in the end. I'm not going to lie. This was the stupidest win ever. This is how I also got the... the Webbrella, the Season 6 Victory Umbrella. Farewell. I still don't know what that means. It's got to have something to do with the game. So pretty much what this is just me talking about good and bad things. I'm going to talk about 5 major good things and 5 major bad things. And one of them is kind of a good and a bad, so there might be a 6th bad. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a good, then we're going to move on to the bad. We're going to move on to one bad and one good. We're going to switch off from there, I think. So pretty much what the first thing I have to talk about is good thing. Season 6 definitely feels like a new season should. I'm going to try to explain that a little bit. So when they make a new season, half the time it doesn't feel proper. It feels like a weird season. It feels like season 5 did not feel. It felt like a new season 2, but after a while it kind of didn't. You know, does that make sense? Oh man, I'm not feeling very well today. Sorry, you have to excuse that. I'm sorry. But when they dropped season 4, it felt like a new season, but not as much, you know? Like, this one definitely did. It had the new season vibe to it, and that's a good thing. Usually, they do, sometimes they don't have that. It's happened before. For example, season 3 had a new season vibe, but back then, no one really cared, so it didn't really have the biggest season 3 vibe, new season vibe. This one definitely did, though. That's what I'm saying. It might have had the biggest vibe ever. So that's one major good thing. I hope I explained it properly. It feels like a new season, you know. It definitely feels. It feels like everything's fun. Everything's brand new items, brand new. They added pets into the game. They got dogs and dragons and all sorts of great things. And it's just a bunch of stuff like that that makes me think this is definitely what a new season should be like. And pretty much that's the whole thing right there. Now, the first bad thing, this is also a good thing as well, because they did temporarily disable them for a big reason. This is kind of 2 bad things and sort of a good thing. The Shadow Rocks, or Shadow Stones is what they're called. When I wrote the script, I wrote Shadow Rocks because I didn't know that they were called Shadow Stones at the time. So I wrote Shadow Rocks, I'm sorry. Shadow stones were only in the game for a few hours before being temporarily removed for technical issues. Now, what I mean by temporarily removed, they were temporarily disabled because of an issue they had. Epic Games had a small issue with the... there was a major glitch. I made a video on the glitch. It's pretty much where you throw a grenade at your, like, on the floor, right, and on top of a stone, on a shadow stone, and you absorb the stone as the grenade blows up. It'll knock you down, and if your teammate revives you, you're completely invisible for the whole game. You can still build, you can still shoot, you can seize, you can still jump really high, and you're invisible. Pretty much, you're invincible. You're like, they can still hit you, but it's very hard to see you. Like, they can't see you at all. That was pretty much a glitch. I made a video over it, like talking more in depth about it, and I don't know when that's getting uploaded. I hope soon, but I thought that was a very different glitch, and shadow stones were already removed. I thought that was kind of a bad thing. Shadow stones, they should have made sure that no glitches could ever happen before they made the season a thing. You know, they had plenty of time to make that a thing. This is the good part of it. They had they removed them very fast. A couple big time YouTubers like I Am Wildcat and Basically I Do Work, a bunch of people like that. They reported them to Epic Games. They didn't use them to cheat, although some people would have. Wow, someone's right there. I didn't know that. I like watching theater games like this because I never knew what people were. What am I doing? Oh, that's another one of those things. See? Now, I go into Tilted next, I believe. I go east. Now, back to a good thing. The fun factor, and technically the wow factor as well. This is one thing most Battle Royale games struggle to find. Like, that's what a lot of people complain about in in Black Ops 4's beta. A lot of big-time YouTubers like I'm Marksman, Noah J456, and I think Ninja and Tifu as well. A lot of big-time YouTubers like that, streamers, they all noticed that the game had a couple big-time, like, just, it was really fun. The armor was a bit of an annoying thing. Like, finding armor. Level 3 armor versus someone with no armor was too OP and it should not be that way. It was too much of an OP glitch. So personally, I'm glad they got rid of that. I really am. I'm glad they got rid of the armor thing. They fixed that. And I can't wait to play Black Ops 4 for myself. It's gonna be great. But most of them complained about the fact that Black Ops 4 did not have the wow factor, the fun factor. It was fun to play. But it wasn't, like, in Battlefield, in Fortnite, you can grab, oh, I did see this kid, I saw him, but I was too busy trying to get challenges done, so I didn't shoot at him. I was like, oh, there that kid is, so I tried to hide from him a little bit. He had no idea I was there, though, so that's good. But, the Fortnite, you can, actually they can't anymore, I gotta make a video on this, but you can bounce around with the bouncers, and you can impulse and grapplers and all that fun stuff. And technically grapplers are in Fortnite as well, and Black Ops 4 as well, but they're not as fun, you know. So Fortnite Season 6 has the great wow factor that some seasons fail to understand. Oh, I emoted there, but I guess I didn't show it in theater mode. Now there's another one, I actually run up to the lake and then I come back because I forgot. There's another one there. But yeah, Fortnite has the fun factor. Season 6 has that fun factor in there. Now, this one could be kind of funky, but this one's kind of like it could go either way kind of thing. And that's the new Vortex thing, like the Vertex in the middle. A Vertex is armored, like the portal right there. The Loot Lake portal chaotic thing. That can kind of be a bad thing. It makes the whole season kind of unbalanced now. See, I'm running back into Loot Lake. Back to Tilted to go get that other one. But pretty much the whole point of it is it now makes the freaking vortex in the middle of the map, the giant portal thing, makes Loot Lake, the storm is no longer really as much of a threat anymore, because right in the middle of the map, for example, I can't lay my marker now, which is kind of stupid. But let's say, like, look at the new circle. Like, it's very easy for so many people to just get caught in that rift and just fly away, you know? It's good, but it's also very kind of bad, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. The next one is, this was the good side of that one. The vortex in the middle of the map now makes it easier to travel and rotate around the map. And for those who don't know the term rotate around the map, When I say rotate around the map, I mean like whenever there's someone you're fighting, rotating around them, flanking, any of that stuff can be considered rotating around the map. It makes it very easy to do that, which is very good. That's the same thing. That's the good thing about the rifts. The rifts in season 5 are very good, and technically they're still a thing, but I don't know why. And now another bad thing is there are still minor glitches in the game, like walking through enemy players' build and stutters, major stutters. Like they're getting really bad now. But there are a lot of things going wrong here, and there's a lot of little glitches like that are just they're just unfortunately a thing, and I don't know why they're still here, but you know, we gotta release a new season anyway. You know, part of the reason there were so many big stutters before this season, though, like right before the season 6 started, was because of a major thing. Because right before a new season starts, your character, like, the game is just gonna have a lot of like action going on, like behind the scenes and stuff. Does that make sense? Also, don't judge me. The boat's one of my favorite gliders. I'm sorry, it just is. I love the boat's just so cool. It's a little too loud though. I'm not gonna lie, it's really loud. So yeah, that's one thing. I don't really like them. The new Shadow Rocks make it easier to kill sweaty players, or like, you know, it makes it very easy to kill players because of how they work. You can phase through their build now, and it's kind of very easy to fight against those players if you have that. So it kind of nerfs the sweaty players in this game in a little bit now, and I like that. I hate fighting random sweaty players in solo mode. Because solo mode is the one I play with the most now. Most of my friends, like most of the people I have on my friends list, are football players for our high school, and they're always busy because they're all like half of them are on varsity, and the other half are on JV, which is junior varsity. So they're always at practice for like 5 or 6 hours. It's insane. But that means I pretty much never get to play. I was trying to find a bush suitable for me to sit in while I waited for a rift, because I wanted to find supply drops. And it's very hard to hide when your dog is just sitting there just like moving around and chilling out. So I had to find a bush that was suitable, and I found this one. No, I don't think this one I used. It is. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I sit here for a while. I'm sorry, that's just how it went down. I had to wait. I'm gonna let it play on just so I can keep listening. If you don't want to, you know, it's fine. So new Shadow Rocks, the Shadow Stones, make it very easy to kill sweatier players. It's not perfect, but they still do a little bit better than usual. And then this one's a personal opinion. I don't like the rift spawns anymore. I'm tired of rifts. I'm tired of just everybody rifting on top of you at one point, at one time. It's just really annoying for me. It's a personal one. This is just a personal opinion. You don't have to agree. I'm not trying to get you to agree. I'm not trying to persuade you or anything. I'm just trying to say rift spawns, in my opinion, are annoying. So that's technically a bad thing for Season 6. Those are still a thing. Alright, and then the final good thing, and then I'm going to say one more bad thing. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say one more bad thing first, so we can start on a good thing and end on a bad thing. And on a good thing as well. The last bad thing is Dusty Divot is still there. And I know what they've done to it. They've done Dusty Divot's in the storm. I can't really show you. But they've added Dusty Diner, which is like a little restaurant where you go. What was that? Dusty Divot, pretty much what it is now, is there's a divot there with trees in it, and they still kept all that stuff there. But the broken apart building, there are 2 warehouses still, and the broken apart one, the one that's been exploded upon, they've turned that one into like a little walk, like a gallery walk. You can go and look at it like it's a museum and stuff. And the diner, the Dusty Diner, now has a bit of it in there as well. The Dusty Diner has some. There's a guy right above me. Wow. And I think I heard him. Yeah, there he is. I heard him. So, yeah, that's pretty much a big problem for me. I don't really like the divot. I don't like the fact that the trees provide so much cover. So if you're fighting someone, they just run straight in there. You can tell I'm looking for supply drops right now. And there's some over there. There's some a little bit southwest, maybe a little bit 210. See? There's some over there. And I ended up getting both of those somehow, which is my challenge. I need to get 2 of those. I need to get 2 supply drops opened. And the final one now is Llama. Is Final Llama. And I cannot do it. I cannot open a llama. I can't find it. It isn't real. That's a glitch. So I was gonna go for that one, and then I decided the one on the field was a little bit more, because you know the people were fighting right there. It's all right though. I got them both anyway. Look at that stutter though, dude. Laggy. And then the final good thing. I said 5 bad and 4 good, and this is the 5th bad. This is the 5th good. I personally like the overall quality of season 6. It isn't bad. I like it. They got a lot of good stuff going for them, and that makes me a little happy. I took fall damage there somehow. But personally, I like season 6. I like it. It's way better than season 5 was. Season 5 was kind of derpy. They didn't do much until the freaking. It was a while before they actually did anything. And what I mean by did anything, it was like 6 or 7 weeks before they actually acted upon stories. Like, you know, they acted upon the. It was a little while before they actually acted upon the whole cube thing. Like, they didn't have any story mode. They just introduced rifts and stuff, and then after that, nothing happened for like 7 weeks. And then they finally, no, it was 6 weeks, and then the enforcer stepped in. Right as the enforcer stepped in, the cube showed up, and the last 3 weeks of the season were kind of great. So that's pretty much it. If you can hear music in the background, I'm sorry. My dad's watching something in there in the room. I don't know. I'm very sorry if you hear some like drop beat music down there. Someone's got like 1 health over there. You have got to run, my sir. The other one has 2. I could have killed both of these kids. Wow, that's awesome. I didn't, because I didn't know at the time. But yeah, I got challenge complete right there. That's awesome. And pretty much... So yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing. For the rest of this video, I'm just going to kind of explain myself a little bit for my actions in this whole game. This whole game has been completing challenges. I landed Greasy Grove, and then from there I ran to Soccer Field, Tilted Towers, and I got 4 total of those things. I got 4 of those, that's a weird glitch. I got 4 spotlight things danced underneath. I don't know if that's the right term. But by this point, there are 4 other players, and that kid's about to die, so there's about to be 3. Both of those kids are about to die. I'm guaranteeing you those are both the same players. Yep, one of them just died. 3 other players left. Really, the overall opinion on this one, like, you can disagree. This is just my personal review of season 6, and most of it, I'm not gonna lie, is good. The bad parts about it are just kind of like little glitches here and there, and they're not major. Like, Dusty Divot's still a thing, and unfortunately, you know, that just has to be a thing. There's not much I can do about that. There's not much I can do about anything, really. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. You know, thank you for understanding what I'm doing here. I like it. I like this stuff, don't you? So, pretty much, I don't want to just sit here and be quiet for the rest of the video, because it's kind of stupid. But the ending is very dumb. I ended up in a 1v1 against these idiots. This kid had, like, 5 health. I could have killed him, bro. If I had shot at him, I probably wouldn't have won that. Look at my dog. He's like, dude, get him. I love his little tail. Looks like a thumb. Also, I don't really know what his name is. So, someone asked me yesterday what I'm going to name my dog. He was like, dude, you got to name your dog. I'm like, what? He's like, I don't know, pick one. I was like, I don't want to name my dog. But I do want to name my dog now. And he said you should name him Pete. So, you know, if I don't think of a name, he's going to be stuck with Pete now. So, Pete the dog is a thing now. By the way, may I ask, this is a stupid ending. Right here. Also, I want to see how much health the final guy had to jump off. If it was that DM, what's his name? DM1005. DM1005. If that's the last kid, no wonder he lost all his health. He jumped on top of me. Oh, 2 guys left. Yep, see? I guarantee it was DH1005. I thought it was DM. I thought that was funny. What was that noise? It's weird. So, I kind of just want to analyze the scenario. You can't see all the build here. It's kind of glitchy. You can't see all the build there. Oh, you kind of can. It's just really laggy now because of the sky behind it. Yeah, it was a elixir. What is that rocket sound? That's a really cool rifle sound. I didn't know that. Did they change that in the replay system? This kid, see, I fell on accident. I didn't take any damage, but he hit me 1 time here, and then I won. Hold on, he just fell. Hold on. Oh, well, okay. Well, I just reversed all the way to the end. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did not enjoy it, you know, then that's fine. You're welcome to have your own opinions, you know? It's your opinion. You're free to think of your own. Actually, hold on. I do kind of want to see how I ended up winning. Can you load? Hello? Sorry about this, guys, but this is retarded. So, drone free. What am I looking at? Where am I? I'm way over here for no reason. So, how do I don't mean to refer that far back though. I'm trying to just go to the moment, but it won't let it happen. Alright, it looks like that won't be a thing. Pretty much, I just wanted to see him fall off and die, because I thought that was really funny. But yeah, this is how I got the Webrella. I went from Greasy, Soccer Stadium, Tilted Towers, to Loot Lake, back to Tilted, back to Loot Lake, and then over to Lazy Link's Junk Pleasant area. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, like and comment, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.